This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected, and Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life. Good evening and welcome to the Mini Dome on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight we have the South Sound Conference Boys Basketball Opener with the Peninsula Seahawks at the Shelton Highclimbers. I'm Diedrich Allen and you are watching the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show. Last season, Peninsula was 14-9 and finished 4th in the conference, while Shelton was 9-14 and 6th in the SSC. Both teams made the postseason and both played 3 games before being eliminated in the West Central District Tournament. This season, the Seahawks are 1-0, coming off their season-opening win over Olympic 64-56 last Tuesday. The Highclimbers are 2-0 after beating Mount Tahoma on the road a week ago 70-61 and knocking off North Mason Friday 64-48. The Seahawks took both the regular season games with the Highclimbers last season and have a 3-game winning streak over Shelton. However, the Climbers lead the series 4-3. Coming up in the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show, we talk with Shelton coach Derek Pringle. It's the South Sound Conference Boys Basketball Opener, the Peninsula Seahawks at the Shelton Highclimbers, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts.
Yes, you.
You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis on Saturday, December 8th. Join us at 5 p.m. as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Our vantage point will once again be the Angle Building at 4th and Railroad. It's the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis, 5 p.m. Saturday, December 8th on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
And welcome back to the Maple Glen Senior Living. I'm sorry, what are you saying there? Oh, we want that. Okay. Jerry Apple joining me here in the up at the top of the stands across from the scorer's table, getting everything prepared. It's now time to talk with the coach. Here is Coach Derek Pringle.
Coach Pringle, very impressed with your team from Friday night. There's a lot to talk about, but you said in the pregame that you wanted your guys to share a little bit.
Yeah.
And I noticed, at least between your big men, Ty Thompson and Zach Jonker, that Ty was the guy in the first half, and in the third quarter they started collapsing on him, and he started sharing it with Zach.
Yeah.
Was that your game plan?
No, what it is I know everybody's. Ty was second team last year, and so everybody knows how he can play. And I knew they'd make adjustments on him. So when Coach Sam substituted Zach in when he took Ty out. We told Zach that we want the same intensity as Ty has been doing. And Zach brought it. I mean, he had, 12 points and probably 12 or 10 rebounds. I mean, he played, and we've been waiting for that. You know, Zach always been a kid that overthinks, but he played a well-rounded game. I mean, he was hustling, getting every rebound on both ends, because I told him that I wanted 50-50 balls. And he come off that board, I want it. You get it, all right, get it to the guards, and he did exactly that. And then he made some couple good passes too, you know. So it was pretty impressive.
Kyler Gall, where did he come from?
This is his second year playing. Last year, he started, springing out because he never played organized ball before. And so last year we can't come off the bench. And he's a three-point shooter. I mean, that's what he does. And once he gets hot, he can hit 4 or 5 in a row. He had a slump last week. The shot wasn't falling, was got in his head, and I had to take him out a little bit, talk to him, and tell him to calm down. But when we needed the shot, he made it. I think he finished with like 7 last week.
10 points.
10, yeah. And then Kyler Gall is another one. He's a beast. I mean, he had knee surgery last year, so he didn't come back in time. So now he came back. He's been waiting for this moment, And this is actually his second year also too. He played his sophomore year, but he set out last year because of knee surgery.
Well, he was just very active, not just offensively, but defensively. It was a load to deal with.
He's a beast. Once he gets into a zone, it's hard to stop him. I mean, because he's gonna play hard, and he's gonna give you everything he got. And that's what I love about him. He's a coachable kid, very coachable. And all these kids are. But Kyle is one of those kids. He make a mistake, he owns it. He goes back, try to fix it.
Now, you talked about shooters. You've got several of them on your team. It's just whoever's hot in any given night.
I got 12 shooters. I never had, like I told you last week, I never had 12 players that can play. They can play. I mean, Hitzman, when he's on, he can be a hot one. Noah Benson, when he's on. Tyler Auld, he's a shooter from the outside. It just, who's on?
Yeah, who's on?
That's the thing. We never know. Like last week, Noah, he wasn't on, but he did the little things. Ethan Clevenger starting to come into be a shooter. He's actually a point guard, but he's starting to find his rhythm now too. So we don't want him to peak too soon. We want him to just keep rotating and going with it like that.
Let's talk about tonight. To get Peninsula Open South Sound Conference play, is it better to get them early?
Yeah, because we usually struggle. Last year it was here. They beat us at their place in here by 1. And we was up both games, and we lost it. And this is like not a revenge, but it's a lesson for us to, start off strong in the season. And I know last year we had a lot of non-league games early, and a lot of tough teams like Capital and Timberline and all them. This year it's the reverse of the schedule. Once we play later, we get them now, which is good. So that'll get us ready. So when we meet the Timberlines, the Thurstons, and Gig Harbor and all them and Capital, we'll be ready for them. We'll be seasoned.
What do you expect out of the Seahawks?
They're very disciplined. Coach Robles got them disciplined. They hustle. They don't panic. What I noticed, they fight through adversity, and which we have to put our pressure on him and make him crack. They got a 6'8" kid. I heard that he's matured over the year. He blocks shots. He doesn't go for ball fakes, and so we got to find a way to get him off the floor and make the guards hurt us. I heard he got, his strong 5 is good. His first 5 is real strong, which is so is ours. So that's gonna be a good matchup.
I'll let you go. Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Shelton coach Derek Pringle, about maybe an hour or so ago, just talking about his team and his win last week. We'll be right back with the starting lineups. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes.
Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options. There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. It's the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show, just ahead of the Shelton Highclimbers and the Peninsula Seahawks. It's time for the starting lineups, and let's give them to you right now. And let's see, let's start out with the visiting Seahawks. You see it right there. Roman Buckhorn. He's a 5'11" junior, excuse me. Tyler Spurlock, 6'3" senior. Dane Jackson, a 5'9" senior. Caleb Leachow, a 6'8" junior forward. And Miles Rupert. For the Highclimbers, same starting five as Friday night. Ty Thompson, 6'4" junior. Tyler Ald, a 6-foot junior. Jason Kenyon, a 5'8" senior. Casey Badillo Brown, 5'11" senior, and Kyler Gall. So that's Buckhorn, Spurlock, Jackson, Leachow, and Rupert for the Seahawks. Thompson, Ald, Kenyon, Badillo Brown, and Gall for the Highclimbers. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over.
When you see lights,
vests, or reflectors,
please give us some room. Slow down and move over.
When you need us,
we've got your back.
Do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back? Please, slow down.
And move over.
Back at the mini dome, waiting for the tip-off here between the Peninsula Seahawks and the Shelton Highclimbers, and we had a technical foul to start things off here. So Adam Goldsby is shooting the technical free throws. Let me get to the camera there. I was very surprised to see that. Missed the first one. He'll get another one. So we're starting out with some pretty good, interesting action early on. Might have been a lineup or jersey issue. Not quite sure why there was a technical free throw. So the second free throw rims off, so no points with the clock off for the Highclimbers to start things out. Now we don't have a tipped ball, or it will be Highclimber ball to start things in the front court. So again, you have Kenyon, Ald, Badillo Brown, Gall, and Thompson. Badillo Brown will inbounds it from the mid-court stripe. Inbounds will go to the high post as Thompson. Thompson attacks, goes right under the big man, and with a partial block, but a foul called on Ichao. I think the game plan for Coach Pringle is to attack the big man as much as possible. And we have a timeout straight off. And we have two fouls on on the Peninsula Seahawks. Start things out as a 30-second timeout called. We'll keep it right here. I don't know if Jerry wants to be part of this or not. Jerry, do you want a headset and talk? Okay. Bring Jerry in here as soon as he gets set up. Are you with me, Jerry?
Yes, I am.
All right. Interesting way to start the game with a technical foul and then foul on the big man for Peninsula. And Ty Thompson's at the line for two free throws. We're 3 seconds into the game, and we've already had 3 free throws, and the first one goes in for Ty. He'll get another one. Second one short, and the rebound is pulled down by Spurlock. I think I got an extra mic on here, a little full court press. That's Rupert. Swing it over, and there's Jackson. Jackson to Leachow. Leachow for 3. That's a rims off, rebound, a fight for it, and pulling it down to Spurlock. He's going to drive in, miss the shot, but drew the foul on the Highclimbers. And let's see here. I think that'll go on Kyler Gall. Spurlock at the line for their first of a couple of free throws. He got the first one. He'll get another one. 1-1 game here early. Rimmed off on the second one. Ty Thompson with the rebound. He's going to go the other way. Stops beyond the three-point arc. Swings it up to Kenyon. Kenyon puts on the floor, drives by the defender, stops and laces a pass to Thompson. Thompson can't quite handle it, and going out of bounds with the ball is Peninsula's Buckhorn. So it'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Kenyon will trigger the play. Going to lob it up top, and there's a 5 count, first turnover on Shelton. Good way to break the press is passes and make your way up. And driving to the bucket is Jackson. Drew the foul on the Highclimbers, however, missing the shot. And Jason Kenyon will pick up his first personal. Dane Jackson at the free throw line. Short, but it dropped in. Give Peninsula a 1-point lead here early. Jackson can add to that. Got them both. So Kenyon will go one-on-one against Jackson, bringing it up the floor. Loses the handle on the ball, rolls out of bounds. That'll be, nope, they're going to reverse that call. Initial call was it goes over to Peninsula. But they're going to say it's a kickball. So it'll stay with the Highclimbers. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Kenyon will trigger the play. Just under 7 minutes to go here, first quarter. Kenyon will lob it up top. That's Thompson with the ball. Swing it over to Kenyon, far side. Now to Ald. To Gall now. Gall fakes baseline, drives right in the middle, put up a little runner, fell off. And we're going to have a foul on the Seahawks. Looks like that's going to go on Rupert. And we got a full timeout. We'll take it. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Gall at the line for the first of 2 free throws. Got the first one, misses the second one. Rebound, Ald comes away with it, takes a 3 in the corner. That's off. Gall taps it, and it's controlled by the Seahawks. Rupert. And here come the Seahawks dancing up the far side at Spurlock. Spurlock double teamed on the far side. Gets it down to Jackson. Jackson up top. And a little runner in the paint that spins in. That goes to Spurlock. Jason Kenyon in backcourt gets it up to Ty Thompson. Thompson going to go coast to coast. Stripped by Rupert. And that'll be 2 quick ones on Miles Rupert. Be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Kenyon will trigger the play. Looking it in, going to bounce it into Thompson. Thompson up and in. 3 points for Ty. 1-point lead for Peninsula. They have the ball. Jackson within backcourt. Back over to Spurlock, brings it across. To the side of the paint, kick it out, and that's Buckhorn. Finds Jackson and knocked out of bounds by the active hands. I believe that was either Gall or Ald. Sideline inbounds. It'll be Jackson getting it into Spurlock. Spurlock top of the key. I'm going to whistle away from the ball. I think they're going to get Ty on that one. Fighting with the big man. Now they're going to hit on Gall. So it's 2 personal fouls on Gall and 3 team fouls. And Zach Junker will step on. Gall will sit down for Shelton. It'll be Peninsula ball, baseline inbounds. Gets it into the big man. Leach out, turnaround over. Badia Brown missed a shot. Badia Brown comes away with it out to Ald. Ald to the hoop. Up fakes twice, puts it up, missed it. Got the rebound. Ball pops free. That's Thompson. Thompson going to wisely turn around and set the offense for the Highclimbers. Get it to Kenyon. Kenyon backs out, set the offense. Going to go, swing it up top to Thompson. Thompson, they're going to say he traveled. Ooh. I have 2 turnovers on the Highclimbers here. Early on, it's a 1-point lead for Peninsula. Seahawks have the ball. Spurlock with it in backcourt. Turns on the Jets to the three-point arc. Steps back, set the offense for the Seahawks. Swing it over to Jackson. Near side now, that's Uffins in the ball game for Peninsula. Now that's Jackson dancing around trying to get by Junker. Driving baseline. Draws a double team into the corner. Three on the way and in for Buckhorn. Quickly the Highclimbers coming right back. And threw it away. Sorry, Jerry, what'd you say?
Third turnover.
Okay. That's Jackson up the far sideline. And he gets the ball back. Drives baseline. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled away actually by Ty Thompson. Looking for Kenyon in backcourt. Then back to Ty. Ty's going to attack, stop, pull up at the foul line. Missed that one. Rebound pulled down by Jackson. And stolen away by Auld to Kenyon. Kenyon will set the offense, trying to go one-on-one. Swinging up top to Badillo Brown, over to Ty Thompson to put it on the floor and extend, bringing the big guy out. Put a brick up there, rebound, ping-pongs down. Nice pass down low, but nobody cut to the bucket. And that'll be 4 turnovers on Shelton. 4:08 to go, first quarter. Lee Chow is sitting down. Checking in will be Cole McVeigh for the Seahawks. Spurlock will bring it across the timeline. Swinging over near side. That'll be McVeigh. And a hand check on Jonker. Too many fouls is something that Coach Pringle said to me about the JV game earlier. And too many fouls that the Highclimbers had against North Mason last Friday in the first half. They're on that pace now. Inbounds will go to Spurlock. Spurlock's going to stop at the elbow and pop. Missed the shot. Rebound. Actually, McVeigh comes away with it. Gets it into the corner. 3 on the way and in by Dane Jackson. Comes Jason Kenyon quickly with the passes. It's Jonker back to Kenyon. Kenyon with Jackson right with him. Going to stop. Kick it out to Badillo Brown for 3 in the corner near side. That short rebound goes to Buckhorn. Buckhorn handed it off to Jackson. Here come the Seahawks. McVeigh swinging over near side. That's Spurlock. High post feed to Uffins. Uffins will keep the ball, drive to the hoop, go to the hoop and put it up. Miss the shot, rebound slapped, but a whistle away from the ball. That'll be a loose ball foul on Peninsula. It's 5 team fouls on the Seahawks. Personal foul went on 23. That is McVeigh. Checking into the ball game and with the ball for a second was Hitzman, Caleb Hitzman. There's Casey Badillo Brown. Finds Hitzman. Hitzman steps across midcourt. Near side to Kenyon. Kenyon to Badillo Brown. Casey will drive the foul line, leave it to Auld. Auld takes a step back, up fakes a couple times, finds Hitzman. Hitzman will drive to the foul line, put it between the legs and get it to Badillo Brown. He'll fake the shot. Up to Hitzman. Hitzman with 6 on the shot clock. And boy, they're tight on that pivot foot.
5 turnovers.
Yep. So in for Peninsula, Blaine Monson will step on. Noah Benson will step back onto the court, or step on the court for the first time tonight for the Highclimbers. Sideline inbounds for the Seahawks, and it goes to Spurlock. Spurlock jump pass into the corner. Buckhorn for 3. Yes, that's his second 3 in the opposite corners now. There's a 9-point lead for Peninsula. Highclimbers with the ball. That's Hitzman. Goes to the top, stops and pops. Hits. Oh, nice little move. Fine down low. Reverse layup falls in for Munson. Hitzman pushing the pace back the other way for the Highclimbers. And going to the paint, laces a pass down to Junker. Junker up, dropped out. Rebound pulled down by McVeigh. Here comes Spurlock. Turn on the Jets. That's McVeigh with it. Back to Spurlock. And a traveling call on the Seahawks. I have one turnover on Peninsula.
I do too.
Yeah, okay,
That's the first turnover on Peninsula.
Jason Kenyon will sit down. Clevenger will step on, and Ty Thompson will return for Shelton as well. Inbounds goes to Ethan Clevenger, crossing midcourt. Swing it over to Hitzman. Hitzman bounces it over to Clevenger, drives baseline, draws a double team, spins out of that, finds Benson, swing it over to Hitzman. Hitzman fakes the three, drives into the paint, gets the guy up off his feet and up and in it goes for Hitzman. 5 points for him around the big guy, Lee Chow. Quickly back the other way, rejected but fouled as Munson made a move to the hoop. I believe that went to Noah Benson, his first. So at the free throw line for Peninsula is Blaine Munson. Got the first one. He'll get another one. 3 points for Blaine so far tonight. Seahawks lead by 7 at this point. Stays that way. Rebound goes to Ty Thompson. Over to Hitzman, and he'll try and work his way up. Nice little move. Caleb still with the ball. And draws the foul on Jackson. That's his first. 16 fouls on Peninsula. There'll be sideline inbounds below us. Jonker will trigger the play. And I'll get it in to Hitzman. Swing it over to Ty Thompson. Back to Hitzman. Into the corner to Benson. Benson for three. Yes! No, with his first three of the ball game, and it's a 4-point lead for Peninsula. They've been up as many as 9. Jackson on the ball, with the ball far sideline. It's going to hold for the last shot, obviously. So we're approaching 15 seconds here in the quarter. Going to go kick it out to who was that? That was Rupert back in the ball game and tied up by Clevenger. That'll be a jump ball and alternating possession. That'll stay with the Seahawks. A couple of guys up off the bench for Peninsula. That'll be Buckhorn and Spurlock back in the ball game. It'll be far sideline inbounds. Right near the end of the Highclimber bench. Jackson will trigger the play. Benson jumping around, gets it into Spurlock. Spurlock goes, pulls up at the elbow. He's bumped and fouled, no whistle, and the quarter will run out. Peninsula up 16-12 on Shelton. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
Back here at the Mini Dome. Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 16-12. Peninsula with the lead. Shelton will start out with the ball. Jonker will inbounds it. Get it into Benson. Benson will get it back to Hitzman. Here come the Highclimbers. High post feed to Thompson. Shuffled it, but it's deflected. Another turnover on the Highclimbers. Here comes Jackson up the far sideline. Center of the court now. Right to the hoop. Banging body. Standing right there is going to be Jonker. They're going to call a block on him, however. I was waiting there about 30 seconds and still no call.
Second foul on Jonker.
16 foul. At the free throw line for Peninsula, it'll be Dane Jackson. He's 2 for 2, has 5 points so far tonight. Got the first one, we'll get another one. You can jump in here anytime, Jerry. Feel free, I've got your volume up. Jackson with his second free throw. That one goes in. Nice little
4
arc
for 4
on,
for Dane Jackson.
Nice arc on those shots. Here comes Ty Thompson the other way. Stops at the elbow. Handed off to Hitzman. Hitzman calls out the play. Gets a screen from Jonker. Hooks a pass to Jonker. Jonker faked outside. Goes to the middle. Fade away over 2 guys. Missed it short. Up fake by Thompson. Up and in. Nice patience by Ty. And here come the Seahawks the other way. Jackson up top to Rupert, swing it over. 3 on the way in the corner. That's off. Rebound, Jonker. Out to Hitzman, to Clevenger. Clevenger, nice vision to Thompson. And it goes in. 2-point lead for Peninsula. 7 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the half. Seahawks have been up as many as 9. Jackson with it for Peninsula. Hands it off to Rupert. Rupert swings it over far side. Spurlock for 3. In and out. Rebound pulled away by Jackson. Out to Leachow. Leachow for 3. Yes! The first basket for the 6'8" guy. There comes Hitzman to Benson, down to the box. And going on nice little back and forth by Thompson. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Leachow. Here come the Seahawks the other way. Kick it out to Rupert. Rupert going to say he traveled. 2 turnovers on Peninsula.
That is correct.
Tyler Auld back in the ball game for the Highclimbers, replacing Ethan Clevenger. It's a 5-point lead for Peninsula. Shelton with the ball. Ty Thompson into the corner to Auld. Fakes the 3, steps up, hits, in and out on the 3. Takes the 3, missed it. Leachow with the rebound. Here comes Jackson. Jackson to Buckhorn. Buckhorn to Spurlock. Spurlock, pull-up jumper. That rims off. Rebound, Jonker. Hitzman threw it away because Jonker had his back to him, and going to the hoop and in is Dane Jackson plus the foul. Jonker just wasn't looking on that turnover, Jerry. Just
7th turnover for the Highclimbers.
And the 7th team foul. We're shooting free throws every whistle, and there is 5 guys up off the Seahawk bench. Jerry,
and Jackson's 4 for 4 so far. He's to the line.
Yeah, Sean Leonard stepped on for the first time tonight for Peninsula, and I think Munson's in there as well as McVeigh. And Jackson missed his first free throw, or his third free throw, and the rebound went to Peninsula's Leonard. He missed the putback, and another turnover right back on the Highclimbers. Wow.
Yeah, 8 turnovers.
So now we have Ben Goins in the ball game as well. Ethan Uffins. Ball goes in the back court. That's McVeigh. They'll hand it off to Bakken. It's a completely different unit here. And there's Goins losing the handle, and then a turnover on Peninsula.
3rd turnover for Peninsula.
Big contrast, however.
Yeah, 9-3, or 8-3.
8-3. It'll be Highclimber ball in their back court. Sideline inbounds. Auld will look to the front court, look for the long ball, and then he'll throw it to Benson. Benson down to Gall back in the ball game. He'll put it up and in. 3 points for Kyler. And here come the Seahawks back the other way, and a turnover immediately. This second unit for Peninsula not doing as well as the first unit. That'll be the fourth turnover on the Seahawks. All to get it to Hitzman in backcourt. Double team. Throw it to Benson at midcourt. Throw it up court, and it's knocked out of bounds by the active hands of Griffin Bakken.
Do you have 4 turnovers on Peninsula?
I do. Jason Kenyon returns for Shelton. And sideline inbounds into Ty Thompson. Finds Kenyon near midcourt. That's Hitzman, back to Kenyon. Up top it goes to Ty Thompson. Ty Thompson on the ball over to Gall. Gall with 3, and there's a whistle somewhere. We had a little bit of moisture. We had a couple of guys on the deck here. I got to clean up some moisture on the court, I believe. So what do we have, a timeout now? We're looking for a
I think it's an official's timeout.
I
don't see that.
Okay. They're looking for something to wipe up the moisture.
I don't see an indication of a team timeout, but it could be wrong.
Well, there was a spill. Hitzman was on the ground for quite a while as a Seahawk player that he was trying to screen kind of bowled him over. They didn't call any kind of a foul on that play, but Hitzman was kind of tied up on the floor because people were standing over him, and they want to mop up any potential wetness. And if you think about it, this actually works well for the Highclimbers because Gall missed the 3. Now they should get the ball on the baseline. And, well,
you notice that Shelton is starting to come back a little bit, and I think that's because now we're seeing Peninsula creating some turnovers. At one time, it was like 7-0 on turnovers, so now Peninsula's trying to play a little catch-up on that. So,
well, we'll see what the referees call on that. I don't remember. The whistle came just as a shot went up and rimmed off, so I'm not really sure if they're going to give that to the Highclimbers or they're going to give that to the Seahawks. Our estimation should go to the Seahawks, but we're just slightly biased here.
Yeah, right now I have 1 timeout per team.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
Oh, there might even be some blood on the floor, and I don't know who got nicked there.
Yeah.
They're bringing out the gloves and what have you.
Yeah, so it definitely,
The safety first, as always, in these. So they're going to clean it up. I think we'll step aside for a quick timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Back at the Mini Dome. Coach's job is never done, Jerry, as Coach Pringle's out there helping clean up the floor here.
Now on the rebounding that I see, Shelton has the edge, 7-4. That's kept him in the game a little bit. How many 2-pointers do you have for Gall?
Actually, I only have
1.
Was it 2 or was it for 3? That was for 2, wasn't it? I have 1 shot that he made.
Okay, all right.
I think it was a 3, though. Let me see.
No, I think it was a 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15. Yeah, you're right, it's 2. Doing the math here.
And looking at the free throws, Shelton is 2 for 5, and Peninsula is 6 for 9.
Okay.
So Peninsula is getting to the foul line a little bit more. But Shelton's got the rebound edge, and they got the edge on turnovers.
Well, the Seahawks were able to build a 9-point lead in the first quarter. The Climbers came back, pulled within 4, if I'm right.
That is correct. And then
And then they've been kind of back and forth with that margin. There's a 5-point lead now, 23-18. 5 minutes to go here in the half. Thanks for everyone tuning in to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. As we got the players back out there. And it looks like at least sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Far sideline at the, near the end of the Seahawk bench. Gall will trigger the play. They have Ald, Hitzman, Thompson, and Kenyon in there. Looks like the second unit still out there for the most part for Peninsula. Gall gets it in to Hitzman. Hitzman back to Gall. Gall drives in right to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by, Gall stole it away. There's Ald with it now, down to Thompson, draws a double team, and the shot clock just ran out on the Highclimbers. Ball never hit the rim at all. And you could argue that Gall was fouled on his move to the hoop. You could argue that.
I would say so.
But
10th violation.
We're going to discuss whether they should have reset the clock or not. Nope, they're going to say it was tipped. I'm not sure with the call at all. They're going to say a partial block by Peninsula, which would negate the...
It would negate that last violation there.
Okay, so it'll be a Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds, lob it in from the baseline to Thompson. Thompson bounces it to Gall, 1 dribble, 2 dribble. Kick it out the corner, 3, nope, fakes a 3 by Ald, off the glass, no, rebound tapped and controlled by the Seahawks. And here comes Turnbull, Matthew Turnbull. McVeigh tried to lace a pass down to Goins. It's deflected by Thompson. Goins trying to grab it back and loses it out of bounds. So the starters look like they're returning for the Seahawks. Got Lee Chow, Rupert, Jackson, Sperling, and Buckhorn. Highclimbers with the ball. Kenyon throws it all the way up to Thompson. Thompson over to Hitzman. Hitzman drives to the foul line, hands it off to Thompson at the top. He'll take the 3. Rims it off the glass and in for Ty. 10 points for Ty.
Yep.
2-point lead for Peninsula. Approaching 4 minutes to go here in the half. That's Buckhorn to the top on the dribble. High post feed to Lee Chow, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson trying to dribble, penetrate, turned away by Thompson. Ball deflected, and that's Spurlock with it. 13 on the shot clock. Spurlock goes to work, lost the handle, got it back, puts it up, falls down, but it dropped in. And here come the Highclimbers right back. Kenyon to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound, Gall up and in. Two-point lead for Peninsula with the ball. Spurlock with it one-on-one. Gets the screen to the top. Looking for that switch off to get the mismatch. Way outside for Buckhorn 3. Wow, that's his third three in the ball game. And we have a full timeout called by Peninsula. It's been a good back and forth game. 28-23, 3:12 to go in the half. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Back at the Mini Dome.
Yeah,
3:12. Go ahead, Jerry.
Your leading scorer for the Highclimbers is Ty Thompson with 10, and your leading scorer so far for Peninsula is Roman Bockhorn with 9.
Here comes Jason Kenyon, center of the court. Over to Ald. Gall. Hitzman open in the corner for 3. That rimmed off. Rebound goes to Spurlock. And here come the Seahawks. Spurlock draws the bump from Kenyon, his second. That's 8 team fouls on Shelton.
Fouls on number 22 for the Highclimbers, Jason Kenyon. Heading to the line for the Seahawks, number 2, Tyler Spurlock.
Spurlock at the line, he's 1 for 2, has 5 points. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1, got the rebound, just lowered his shoulder into Hitzman, knocked him down, and they're going to change the call over and call a charge on Spurlock. Looked like the refereeing team was going to go one way and then change the call. So Ald will inbounds it from the back court. Hitzman will sit down. Casey Badillo Brown will be stepping onto the court for Shelton. Kenyon has the ball. He's going to go one-on-one with Jackson. To the top of the key with a behind-the-back dribble. Steps back, slips a little bit, almost lost it, finds Ald. Ald, hand it off to Gall. Gall, back to Ald. Dribbles to the foul line, to the hoop, double, pumps off the glass, no, rebound, Lee Chow. Lee Chow will hand it off, here comes Spurlock. Spurlock to the top of the key. Turned around by the defense of Ty Thompson, drives by, kicks it out. Rupert fakes the three, draws a double team, finds Lee Chow. Lee Chow out to Jackson. Jackson will take the 2. Missed it. Lee Chow had it, lost the handle of it, saved in bounds, but it goes right to Spurlock. Spurlock draws a double team out. It goes to Buckhorn for 3. No, rebound is over the back. We have a whistle away from the ball. I believe it's going to go on the Seahawks. You get, it's going to get on Lee Chow over the back for his second personal. And we'll head to the south end of the mini dome and a 1-and-1, I thought.
Yeah, that's the 3rd foul on Lee Chow.
Is it 3 on him?
Yep.
It is. I only have 2. Okay.
Yeah, I have 3.
Okay, well, it says on the board 3 too. So Ald is at the line for the first of a 1-and-1. 2 minutes to go here in the half. Short, rebound goes to Gall. Gall will take it right back to the hoop, and his pass out to Badillo Brown is deflected out of bounds. I'm really impressed with Kyler, really am. It'll be a Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds to Thompson, off the glass, short, got his own rebound, up fakes, hands it to Kenyon, he'll put it up and in. It's the first basket for Jason. It's a 3-point lead for Peninsula. 1:45 and counting here in the half. Rupert with the ball. Up top to Spurlock. Going to hesitate. The ball is deflected, stolen away, and Jason Kenyon thought about going long, ran into Badillo Brown. Still has the ball. Throws over to Ald. Ald back to Kenyon, near side Thompson. Behind the back dribble goes baseline. Cut off by Jackson, dribbles around, finds Badillo Brown. He'll drive the side of the paint. 2 big steps off the glass, no. Rebound goes to Spurlock. Minute 10 to go here in the half. Spurlock with the ball. Spins away from everybody. And gets it over to Buckhorn. There's Jackson near side. Looking for a high post feed. Gets it back to Spurlock up top. Goes by a double screen, challenges Gall, puts it up and in. Kenyon quickly up the other way, finds Ald to the hoop, blew the layup. Rebound, Gall comes away with it to Kenyon. Fakes the 3, drives in, finds Badillo Brown, bump from behind, it goes in, however. That's Casey's first basket. 3-point lead again for...
Nice assist from Kenyon.
3-point lead for the Seahawks. Spurlock with it near half court. Gets a screen. Lost the handle, finds Rupert. Rupert kicking in the corner. That's Jackson. Jackson really quick with those whistles, Jerry. And a turnover on the Seahawks. I have
7. Do you have 6?
Yep. 7.
You have 7?
I have 7. It's
okay.
a Highclimber ball. We got a couple of substitutions here for the Seahawks. Here comes Badillo Brown. To Gall with 7 seconds. To Thompson. Got to do something with it. He's going to go cut away with a travel. Finds Badillo Brown for the 3 at the buzzer. But we'll head to halftime Peninsula leading 30-27. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show in just a moment. Peninsula leading by 3 at the half in Shelton.
First time I tried biking, and it was laying around my mom's house. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live broadcasts of high school basketball in Mason County. Join us Fridays as Shelton girls host Yale Men's South Sound Conference action. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Halftime here at the Mini Dome. Peninsula has a 30-27 lead. I'm going to let Jerry do his things as he's got a little bit more complicated sheet than I do. So I'll just give you some leading scores. The Highclimbers are being led by Ty Thompson's 10 points. 5 for Kyler Gall, 5 for Caleb Hitzman. Let's see here, a 3 for Noah Benson. Let's see here, a basket for Casey Badillo-Brown. Basket for Jason Kenyon. I think I got everybody there. For the Seahawks, they're being led by the 9 points of Dane Jackson. 7 for Spurlock. There's also 9, I forgot, Roman Buckhorn has 9 points as well. And 3 for Blaine Munson. 3 as well for Caleb Leachow. Get that 1-3 here in the second quarter. And they've been pretty much negating the big man so far in the ball game. But we'll get into more on that as we'll take another timeout as they have a little halftime entertainment. Something about a minute to make a shot. I'm not sure what they're doing. This is different. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back and we'll bring in the Cherry Apple stats. That's next. Halftime score, Peninsula 30, Shelton 27.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit KeepTheConnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis on Saturday, December 8th. Join us at 5 p.m. as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Our vantage point will once again be the Angle Building at 4th and Railroad. is the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis, 5 p.m. Saturday, December 8th on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Yeah, it's halftime here in the Mini Dome. Peninsula 30, Shelton 27, boys high school basketball. This is something new on here on the court, Jerry. It's really kind of distracting.
I think the winner gets a pizza.
Okay. I'll go with that. So you have a lot of little color-coded stuff over there. What do you have for us?
Well, I do. The red means they missed it. The green means they made it.
Okay, sounds good. What do you have?
Well, let's start off with field goals. Peninsula is 5 for 8. That doesn't sound realistic. Now, Peninsula is 5 for 7 from the three-point line, and that's really what's put them ahead. They have, according to my statistics, 7 turnovers, and they have 9 rebounds. Seems like they have more than that. Peninsula is 6 for 10, 60%. Shelton is 7 for 16 from the field. That's for the two-pointers. And as far as the three-pointers are concerned, they've taken 10 shots from the three-point line and have made 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're 4 for 10. So as far as rebounds, Shelton has 1 more rebound than Peninsula and has 2 more turnovers. I have 9 turnovers for the Highclimbers. What do you have?
Oh, that's right. 9 turnovers for Shelton, 7 for Peninsula.
And Shelton is 2 for 6 from the foul line. They've got to make their foul shots.
Well, especially when you get 2 with the game hasn't even started yet. On a technical. And I'm only speculating that technical was called because of
wrong number.
Might have been a wrong number or a book issue, because I know they were really late in getting the scorebook out to the table.
That is correct.
You know, I had to. Well, they got it out there in time because there must have been an error in their.
Yeah, there was about 5 minutes left when they started entering those in the scorebook. I'm really impressed. Roman Bockhorn has made 3 of 4 from the three-point line. The leading rebounder for Peninsula is Tyler Spurlock with 4. And Dane Jackson has made a couple field goals.
And he's 4 for
Caleb,
5.
Yeah, Caleb Lishow, he's got 3 fouls. Shelton doesn't have anybody with 3 fouls yet. They do have 2 players with 2 or 3. Gall has 2 fouls, Kenyon has 2 fouls, and Jonker has 2 fouls.
Well, you mentioned that Lichow with 3 personal fouls. That's pretty huge. I mean, you take a 6'8" guy out of the middle of the paint, and it changes the dynamic of any team. And we'll see if they can keep him in the ball game. He's only got 3 points. I expected him to dominate a little bit more, and I think he has 2 blocks.
Yeah.
I know he did block 1. He's kind of a big load there in the middle to interfere with a lot of shots.
Right.
So we're about a minute and a half away from the third quarter. We're going to take another timeout, Jerry. We'll reset and we'll get the third quarter underway. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back with the third quarter.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Oh, waiting for the start of the third quarter. 3-point lead for Peninsula. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't think I mentioned it, but Ty Thompson is the leading scorer. I think you mentioned that. And he's also the leading rebounder for the Highclimbers.
So Peninsula will start out the third quarter with the ball. They have Jackson, Lee Chow, Spurlock, Buckhorn, and Rupert on the court. The Highclimbers going with their starting five: Video Brown, Gall, Thompson, Ald, and Kenyon. Spurlock with the ball. High post feed to Lee Chow. It's like the Highclimbers in a little bit of a zone there, but they're going to get a whistle away from the ball on Spurlock, his second personal. And that also goes down as a turnover, Jerry. So it'll be Highclimber ball. We're 11 seconds into the third quarter.
So that's the 8th turnover for Peninsula.
Yeah, 8. What I said? Is that what I said? I don't remember what I said, Jerry. Video Brown gets it up to the front court, and Thompson's going to go on Rupert. Rejected by Lee Chow. He's a big man. He's got those long arms too.
Like you said, that's his 4th block. So he is definitely an intimidating force in there.
So Gall with it, near side, drives the foul line, steps back, getting a little bit of help, finds Ald. Ald fakes the 3, drives the foul line, up fakes once, finds Gall. Gall in the corner, dribbles out, up to Thompson, fakes that 3, puts it to Kenyon. Kenyon faked out middle and goes outside, gets to Gall. Gall back and forth, nice drive to the hoop over the big man, partially rejected. Thompson with a rebound and the putback though. Dozen points for Ty. 1-point lead for Peninsula.
And that was partially blocked. That first attempt
it looked like it. Spurlock finds Buckhorn, gets it right back. Up top to Spurlock for 3. That's Buckhorn for 3. No, Lee Chow with a rebound. Kick it out. Spurlock will take the 3. That's off. The back of the iron. Rebound goes to Rupert. Nice box out by Rupert and fighting for the ball. Rolled off of his hand, or off his leg out of bounds. That'll go over the Highclimbers. Rupert had a good position on Ald on that rebound, Jerry. It's a good box out. Here comes Jason Kenyon. One-on-one with Jackson. Throws it over to Thompson. Near side to Gall. Into the corner now. Ald steps by, throws it back to the top. And that's, it's Gall. Out to Ty Thompson. Fakes the 3. Steps inside the arc. Long 2. In and out. Rebound goes to Lee Chow. Here comes Spurlock now. Center of the court to the foul line. Finds Lee Chow. Lee Chow over to Jackson. Jackson down to Rupert. To the hoop. Bounces to the corner near side. That's Spurlock for 3. Yes! 4-point lead for Peninsula. Shelton with the ball. Kenyon to the hoop. Puts it up a little hard. Video Brown with a big rebound and the putback. 4 points for Casey. Again, a 2-point lead for Peninsula with the ball. There's Spurlock trying to get by Gall. Over to Rupert. Gets it right back to Spurlock. Up top goes to Rupert. Rupert side of the paint to Jackson. Fakes the 3. Puts on the floor, drives to the foul line, drives into the paint. Little scoop shot comes up short, but Ald is going to get him. That'll be the first foul on Tyler Ald. 2 shots coming for Dane Jackson. And he's 4 for 5 at the free throw line, has 9 points. First free throw by Jackson goes in.
5 for 6 for the foul line.
You know, there is a benefit for playing in this building if you get into state tournament play. You've got a longer backdrop in the state tournament places. You don't get that many gyms.
Right.
As Jackson hit the second free throw, Gall quickly up the far sideline, stops and pops for 3, hits it. Oh, boy. His first 3 of the ball game give him 8 points. And it's a 1-point lead for the Seahawks. And Jackson tumbled to the floor. Kenyon tried to go get it. It rolls off of him out of bounds. So it stays with the Seahawks in the front court. 5:26 to go here, third quarter. 1-point lead for Peninsula. The Seahawks have the ball. Jackson inbounds to Spurlock. Looking for Lee Chow. Gets it to Lee Chow way outside. Swing it over to Rupert. Fakes the three. Oh, boy, they are really, really tight on those moves. Picking up the pivot foot a little too soon. I have 10 turnovers on the Seahawks.
That is correct.
Inbounds to midcourt. There's Ald. Ald to the three-point arc on the far side. Gets it to Thompson. Backdoor cutter. That's Kenyon into the corner to Video Brown. Out to Gall. Gall for three. Off the glass. No. Rebound Thompson. Reset that. Throw it to Video Brown on the baseline. Back to Thompson. Thompson, a little extra hop there. Ty. Got to put the ball on the floor first.
Is that the 10th?
That is 10 on both teams now.
Yep.
Under 5 minutes to go here, third quarter. 1 point lead for the Seahawks. Jackson's trying to get it into Spurlock. Good defense. Gall tapped it away. To Jackson. Jackson speeds across the timeline. Goes between the circles. Steps back, set the offense. Hands it off. Nope, he doesn't. He's going to keep it. Nice little move. Extra pass to Leach. Out rejected by Thompson. Right back to Rupert. Rupert up and in. It's Miles' first basket of the night. Here comes Gall to the three-point arc, to the foul line, right to the hoop, but he'll leave it for Video Brown. Nice move for Casey. Can't get it to fall. Ball's tapped and controlled by the Seahawks. Spurlock comes away with it. Near side Jackson. Cross court to Lee Chow. Takes the three. Open from the wing. Hits it.
Oh.
6 points for him. Gall with it near half court.
Yeah, that's his second three-pointer.
Back to Gall to Kenyon. Quick passes. Thompson up top to Ald for three at the top. And that one rimmed off. Rebound Lee Chow to Spurlock. And here come the Seahawks. Quickly up it goes to Rupert to the baseline. Double teams fumbled there, stumbled, and they're going to call a foul on Shelton. Pick a Highclimber, Ty or Gall, I believe, are in there.
Lee Chow is definitely playing a bigger factor in this second half for Peninsula.
Yeah, Ty Thompson picked up the first personal foul, his first personal, second team foul. It'll be baseline inbounds for Peninsula. Gall and Thompson will sit down. You've got Junker and Hitzman back on the floor. Inbounds to Buckhorn. Buckhorn hooks it to Lee Chow for another three. Nope, that's partially blocked. I think Junker might have got a piece of it. Here comes Kenyon the other way. Turned around, throws it to Ald. Ald will shoot from there. You give him a lane. There's Hitzman over to Kenyon. Working the far sidelines to Badillo Brown to the foul line. Out to Ald. Fakes the three, drives to the foul line. Pull-up jumper for Tyler Ald. Hits it. That's his first basket, Jerry.
Well, that's his first two-pointer.
Yeah. Comes Spurlock. Throws it over to Rupert. There's Jackson. Jackson throws it to Lee Chow. Fakes the three, drives in the paint. Nice little move. Fade away on that and gets the foul. Kenyon or Junker are going to be called with that one. A nice fadeaway. I mean, this young man has got some moves when he can get the ball.
He does. The foul was on Junker.
That's
his third, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got three. Yep. So let's see if Caleb Lee Chow has a complete game. See how well he does at the free throw line. He's got 2 free throws coming. Short on the first one. Nice arc, though. Good spin. A little more oomph. Got the second one. Give him 7 points. Lead is 5 for Peninsula. Ald with it on the far side. Tried to get it to Jonker. Jonker had it deflected and got it back. Finds Ald. Ald pull-up jumper just at the elbow. He'll hit it.
Ald starting to get hot.
Got 4 points for him. 3-point lead for Peninsula. 2:40 to go here, third quarter. South Sound Conference boys basketball. Spurlock for Peninsula with the ball on the far side. Hands it off to Buckhorn to Rupert. Near side Jackson back down low to number 1. Buckhorn will put it up and in.
Nice assist from Jackson.
Badillo Brown sneaks one in there. Approaching 2 minutes to go, third quarter.
That's 7 points for Brown.
Rupert with it far sidelines. To Jackson. Lob it down to Lee Chow. Lee Chow is a mismatch with Kenyon. Gonna go baseline to cook it up to Rupert for 3 at the top of the key. In and out, rebound. Gonna go to Jonker, but I think we're gonna have a whistle away from the ball, and Lee Chow just picked up his
fourth.
Pushing off on the little man, Jason Kenyon, onto the basket. So we'll get some substitutions in the ball game. And do we have a timeout on the floor? Looks like we might have a timeout, Jerry. I think we'll just keep it right here.
We have a 30-second timeout for the Highclimbers.
Now we have a 30-second.
Highclimbers, timeout.
Yeah, just trying to control things or keep things under wraps here.
First timeout for the Highclimbers this half.
I'll have to say yes on that. So it'll be Highclimber ball in the backcourt, trailing by 3.
Noah Benson, I believe, is back in the game.
Yeah, Benson's back in, so is Clevenger. So it's Hitzman, Badillo Brown, Clevenger, Jonker, and Benson on the court for the Highclimbers. Hitzman crosses midcourt, goes over to the far side. Got Clevenger in the corner on that far side, going to go work one-on-one. Gets screened from Jonker, back to Jonker. Jonker faked outside, hands it off to Clevenger. Clevenger to the foul line, hand off to Benson. 3 at the top for Noah, no. Rebound, Jonker. Shuffles it to Badillo Brown, up and in for Casey. 6 points in the quarter, 8 for the game. 1 point lead for Peninsula. Inbounds, Casey with the steal, finds Clevenger. Get it to Benson. Benson fakes the 3, back to Clevenger. Clevenger sets the play to Hitzman, back to Clevenger. There's Badillo Brown. Swing it over to Hitzman. Hitzman up top to Noah Benson. Benson up fakes, drives foul line. Runner inside of the paint, puts it up, missed it. Jonker with another rebound, tied up by McVeigh.
It was a foul on that one.
So Gall will return. Badillo Brown gets a nice rest. Let's see here, Spurlock and McVeigh will sit down, I believe.
Yeah, McVeigh, the foul was on McVeigh.
Was there?
Yeah, his second.
Okay. So baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. In it goes to Benson, up top to Gall, fakes the 3, drives right to the hoop, puts it up, and in. Give him 10 points. And the Highclimbers have their first lead of the night. 44-43. Jackson with it, gets by Clevenger, hands it off to Rupert, over to Buckhorn. Now it's McVeigh. Buckhorn is going to drive baseline, step back into the corner. Looking for the big man, throw it up to McVeigh, now to Rupert. Drive by Buckhorn, up and in. And it's a 1 point lead for Peninsula. A little erratic play as Clevenger will get it to Hitzman. Hitzman swing it to Clevenger in the corner, fakes the 3, steps by the defense, puts it up and in at the buzzer for 3 for
Clevenger.
Clevenger, wow. Highclimbers up 2 heading to the 4th. I gotta take a breath, Jerry. We'll be right back.
Oh, quite a game.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
So we head to the fourth and final quarter. Highclimbers up 2 on Peninsula here. South Sound Conference opener, boys basketball from the Mini Dome. Highclimbers have Gall, Hitzman, Clevenger, Junker, and Benson. The Seahawks are going to counter with Spurlock, Munson, Lee Chow, Jackson, and Rupert. So Gall will inbound it from half court. So the Highclimbers have the ball. They're up 2 here to start the quarter. Gall will inbounds it in backcourt to Hitzman. Get it back to Gall. Stops and pops for 3. Hits it! Oh! I've got 13 points for Kyler. Spurlock will get it to Jackson in backcourt, guarded by Clevenger. Jackson's going to go kick it to the corner. Rupert to Spurlock for 3 at the elbow. That's short. Rebound tracked down by Jackson. Jackson will turn around and attack. Going to drive to the baseline, hook it to Lee Chow. Lee Chow to the side of the paint. Elbow jumper comes up short. Junker with a rebound. Here comes Hitzman. Behind the back dribble. Center of the court over to Clevenger. Clevenger for 3 from the outside. No. Rebound pulled down by Rupert. Now get it to Spurlock. Here comes Seahawks. Shelton up 5 here. Rupert with the ball to the baseline, guarded by Hitzman. Behind the back dribble, stolen away by Benson, but Benson, they're going to say he traveled.
So a violation on each team there.
Yeah.
A steal and then the travel.
So it stays with the Seahawks. Baseline inbounds. Jackson will trigger the play. Substitution returning. Let's see here. Who stepped back onto the court? Got to be Buckhorn back in. Munson will sit down. Inbounds goes to Buckhorn. Buckhorn to the foul line. I'm going to get a little ticky-tack wiping foul there. I think I'm going to get Gall for that. No.
Nope.
Went to Benson. It's his second. So we'll reset at the baseline. Inbounds to Rupert in the corner, far side. Going to drive on Hitzman. Fade away at the baseline. Missed the shot, but they're going to say Caleb got his elbow.
Second foul on Caleb.
So Miles Rupert at the free throw line for 2 free throws. I have him down for only 2 points. Short on the first one. Ty Thompson back into the game for the Highclimbers. Zach Junker will sit down. So Rupert has another free throw, trying to cut into this 5-point lead. Got it. Hitzman to Thompson to the top of the key. Back to Hitzman. Swing it over. There's Gall. Gall stop and pop for 3. That's short, partially blocked. Recovered by Rupert. Rupert to Spurlock. Spurlock working on the far side. Missed the shot. Rebound tapped out. And here comes Caleb Hitzman all alone. Got a guy running out of Jackson. Going to put it up and in. Rupert gets it over to Buckhorn, to Jackson far side. To Lee Chow. Lee Chow drives side of the paint, kicking out. Buckhorn for 3. That's in.
That's the 4th 3 for Buckhorn.
Hitzman off the sidelines to Thompson. Thompson's going to go scoop it up and in. Ty has 14 points. lead back up to 5. Spurlock turning on the Jets, going to go to the foul line to Jackson for 3. No. Rebound, Hitzman draws a triple team, gives it to Thompson. Thompson quickly up to Gall. Gall's going to attack the basket, put it up, missed the shot. I think he was going for a dunk, came up a little short. And here comes Jackson the other way for Peninsula. And Jackson's going to be fouled. I think they'll get Noah Benson for another ticky-tack, or maybe Clevenger. We get Clevenger. Ethan with his first. 16 fouls on the Highclimbers. Casey Badillo-Brown and Tyler Auld will step back onto the court. Clevenger will sit down, and so does Noah Benson. It's Peninsula ball, sideline inbounds. See the head of Jackson get it into Spurlock. Spurlock going to challenge Gall, put an elbow in his face, drives baseline, took a couple steps. They're going to call a foul on Kyler, I believe. I don't know how you can get that far from under the basket, from under the basket without moving your feet. Actually, it's going to go on Ty Thompson, his second. At the free throw line is Spurlock. I'm down for 1 for 3 at the free throw line.
That is correct.
Yep.
2 for 4.
They'll get one more. I'm for 11 points so far tonight. Got them both. Casey Badillo-Brown get it into Hitzman in backcourt. Come the Highclimbers with a 3-point lead. There's Auld. Auld to the 3-point arc. Up top to Hitzman. Back to Auld. Hand it off to Gall. Gall to the foul line. Gonna hit it to Auld. Auld for 3. It's blocked. Recovered by the Seahawks. Here comes Rupert. Up to Jackson. Jackson to the hole. Up and in. 1 point lead for the Highclimbers. Timeout call. We'll take it with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live broadcasts of high school basketball in Mason County. Join us Fridays as Shelton girls host Yale Men's South Sound Conference action. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Back at the Mini Dome. 4:42 to go here in the ball game. 54-53. Shelton with a 1 point lead and the ball. Badillo-Brown will get it in to Hitzman. We'll wave everybody off. No real press is showing up. Hitzman near side. That's Ty Thompson. Hands it off to Auld. Auld to Gall. Gall going to go back and forth on the dribble. Finds Ty Thompson. Hand it off to Auld. Auld banging bodies with Jackson. Draws a double team. Gets it knocked away, and a steal by Jackson. Jackson up to Rupert. Rupert to the hole. Rejected by Thompson. Recovered by Jackson. Jackson to Spurlock. Back to Jackson for 3 in the corner. No. Rebound goes to Rupert. Rupert rolls it over to Jackson. Jackson will set the play. Over to Rupert. Now to Buckhorn. Buckhorn guarded by Badillo-Brown. Finds Rupert to Leachow. Leachow back to Rupert. Rupert drives baseline, left alone, bumps bodies, hooks it in the corner. Steal by Hitzman. Hitzman up to Gall, but ball still free, and Gall comes away with it. Scoops it over to Tyler Auld. Fake the 3 to Hitzman. He'll fake the 3. Finds Thompson. Nice spin hook, but doesn't fall in. And here comes Jackson up the far side. Turns on the Jets, going to leave it in the middle, and it's stolen away by the Highclimbers. Up to Auld. Auld to the 3-point arc. Fakes the shot. Nice little double pumper to the hoop. It goes in. 6 points for Ald. 3-point lead for Shelton. Here comes Spurlock up the near side, guarded by Hitzman. Gonna go to the hoop, spinning, stripped away by Thompson. Tie on the return. Here he comes, crossing midcourt to the foul line. Gonna wisely hand it off to Hitzman, set the offense over to Ald on the baseline. Back to Hitzman.
14 turnovers now for Peninsula. They're starting to pick them up pretty quick.
Ty Thompson back and forth on the dribble, finds Hitzman. Hitzman with 15 on the shot clock. Over to Badillo Brown, to Ald, the top of the key, puts it on the floor, finds Hitzman. Hitzman back to Ald, fakes a three, gets the big man going, rejected and stripped away. Ball's free, and they're going to get Ty Thompson on a foul there as he kind of tripped over Spurlock's feet. Fell on him.
That's the third foul on Thompson?
Yep, 18 fouls, so we're going to head to...
I believe Peninsula's had about 8 or 9 block shots tonight.
We'll head to the other end of the mini dome, and it's a 1-and-1 for Spurlock. Hit the last 2. He's 3 for 5. Yeah, okay. Front end of a 1-and-1, 2.5 minutes to go. Got the first one. He'll get another one. I am with 13 points, Jerry. Cut the lead down to 2 now. He can make it 1. Doesn't. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll go off of Leachow. Leachow saying, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Referee didn't see it that way. Highclimber ball with a 2-point lead and 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
You are correct on Jackson. Okay, yes, 13. Or were you mentioning Spurlock?
Spurlock. 13.
Oh, okay.
Comes Caleb Hitzman. Looking for Gall. Stops on the dribble, gets to Gall. Gall, nice extra pass. Up fake to Badillo Brown, missed it. Rebound goes to Spurlock. They're going to get Casey with his first and the 9th team foul.
You are correct. Spurlock does have 13 points, and he's also the leading rebounder for Peninsula with 6.
So back to the free throw line. Now there's 9 team fouls on Shelton, so 1 plus the bonus for Spurlock. Ooh, we missed the first one. Here comes Ty Thompson to Badillo Brown. Casey will get it to Kyler Gall, to Ald. Ald to the foul line, to Badillo Brown in the corner, fakes the 3, hands it off to Ald. Ald up top to Gall. Over to Thompson. And now to Hitzman. 15 on that shot clock. Caleb's going to go to work. Finds Ald. Ald hooks it back to Thompson. To Badillo Brown. 3 on the way and short. Rebound goes to Jackson. Jackson nearly had his pocket picked by Hitzman. Leachow for 3. In and out. Rebound tapped up to the top. Goes right to Buckhorn. Buckhorn pull-up jumper. No. Rebound Ald with it for Shelton, and there's going to be a foul on Peninsula. I didn't see who got that personal. I think it went on Buckhorn. Yeah, it went on Buckhorn. His first. Here come the Highclimbers with the ball, 1:20 and a 2-point lead. Hitzman with it. Now Badillo Brown. Badillo Brown up top to Ald. Ald to hand it off. Nope, he'll keep it himself. Then he'll get it to Hitzman, but Gall had to go get it. Gall turns on the Jets, turns it up, rejected by Leachow. They're going to get a foul on Leachow, I believe.
That's his 5th.
If it is. Yep, there's 5. That's 5 on the big man. Caleb Leachow finishes with 7 points. How many rebounds does he have, Jerry? You have anything on
Leachow?
Leachow, yeah.
I have 4 rebounds for Leachow, but he had a lot of blocks.
Yeah,
he was very intimidating.
Lost count on that one.
Yeah, he must have had 5 or 6 blocks.
He's not very happy. He's
yeah, he thought he got a block there.
Well, he might have got the block, but he got a body.
Got it with the body. Yeah, he got
it
it with the body coming down.
And he's just gnawing with Ben Johnson, a good personal friend of ours, one of the referees.
Yeah.
And Ben's one of the fairest guys out there. He's no hometown guy there.
Well, you've got 3 really good officials out there. All 3 of these officials are top-notch.
So Kyler Gall's at the line for 2 free throws. He's 13 points. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 1:03 to go in the ball game.
2 for 3 from the foul line. Gall's having quite a game. I'm impressed with him.
I'm very impressed with him. He'll get another free throw. The lead is now 3 for Shelton. In and out on the second one. Rebound pulled down by Munson. He'll hand it off to Spurlock. And here comes the Seahawks, guarded by Hitzman. All nearly came away with it. There's Jackson. Near side to Rupert. Rupert looking for a low block player. Doesn't find one. There's Jackson between the circles. Gets a screen, going to drive the baseline. Cut off by Thompson. Looking down low. Stolen away by Badillo Brown. Up to Tyler Thompson. Nice move. Going to go right to the hoop. Nope, he's going to leave it for Ald. Ald gets a guy up on his back. Tyler Ald with the hesitation move brings was it Rupert? I believe it was Rupert.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it was Rupert. That's 3 on him.
That's the 15th turnover for Peninsula.
And Ald is at the free throw line. He's 0 for 1, has 6 points so far tonight. This is 2 shots because he was going to. I think that's the discussion if they're going to do 1 and 1 or are they going to do 2 shots. No, they're not. They're not going to do 1 and 1. It'll be baseline inbounds. They weren't going to say he wasn't going to shoot it. I mean, where else are you going to do? You're under the bucket. So it'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers after the timeout. 3-point lead for Shelton. 34.2 seconds to go in the ballgame. I think we'll just calm down and stay here, Jerry.
Yeah.
This is early on South Sound Conference action. Talked to Coach Pringle about that in the pregame. He likes it. Last year they had the top teams early on. You know, the Timberlines and the Capitals and the North Thurstons. And this season they're doing the other end. So they're going to get well, can't say that Peninsula wasn't a top team. They finished 4th in the South Sound Conference last year.
Right.
But the games were quite close, and they did sweep, the Seahawks did sweep Shelton last season in their 2 games. So it'll be baseline inbounds. We still got a lot of time here in the timeout. But it'll be Hitzman, Thompson, Ald, Badillo, Brown, and Gall. Defensively, it's Jackson, Buckhorn, Rupert. Let's see who's also in there. It's McVeigh and Spurlock defensively for Peninsula. Hitzman will lob it to Ty Thompson, find Gall, and he'll take the foul. Seahawks had a foul to give, so now it'll be 1 and 1. And if you're Peninsula, Gall's the guy you want on there because he's 2 for 4 at the free throw line. So it's 1 and 1 with a 3-point lead in 30.7 seconds.
Three for 5.
Okay, 1 more.
So 2-possession game.
Missed the second one. Rebound. There's a fight for it. And McVeigh comes away with it. Up to Jackson. Jackson's going to go to the hole. Kick it out to Spurlock. Spurlock for 3. That's short. Rebound. Ty Thompson spins out of it, and he's bumped and fouled. And I think that'll be on McVeigh. That'll be 3 on him. Now Ty Thompson will get a chance to put it out of reach. So Ty is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. I have him down for 14 points.
That is correct. He is 1 for 2.
First free throw tries for in the first quarter, so it's going to get the first of a 1-and-1. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Hands it off to Gall. Gall over to Auld. Auld to hold on to it, throw it across court, and throw it to Coach Bringle. It'll be a turnover, but 11 seconds to go and a 4-point lead. That was a huge rebound by Ty.
Yeah.
Just
boy, coaches cringe when they have a turnover when they should have had that last 10, 11 seconds.
Right.
They could have kept the ball and ran it off.
So
preserve their lead.
Ethan Uffins will check back in. Gall will kind of bother Spurlock, let him go, and then he'll stop and pop for 3 and hit with 3 seconds to go. And they're going to let the clock run out, but it should be stopped. It's not a final here. It should be 3 seconds on the clock at least.
Who made that last 3-pointer?
That was Spurlock.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And he has 15 points tonight. They should put at least 3 seconds on the clock. Might even be 3.2, closer to 4.
Yeah.
We got a full timeout. We're gonna we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Well, the coach is probably saying we got 4 seconds. We were up 4 points. We got 11 seconds left. We've got the ball. Let's just hold on to it. And that turnover probably is. He's probably. Well, he doesn't have any here yet to pull, but.
Well, I'm just waiting to see what we have here. I guess we'll keep it right here.
Yeah.
So it will be Highclimber ball. Depends on what they're going to put on the clock. I'm saying it's as most as 4, but it was 3-point-something, 3.7 I think is when I looked up when the bucket went in.
Yeah, but did they count that last basket?
Yeah, they did.
Or did they?
Well, they should have.
Well, it was 58-54. He made a 3-pointer. Should be 58-57, shouldn't it?
Yeah. I think you're maybe right here.
Yeah, let's check the clock, or the score clock.
I'd have to do some quick addition, Jerry.
Yeah, that's. He made it from the top of the key, right?
Right, it was a 3-pointer, definitely. Should be 57, you're right. So
yeah.
It's 57, it's 58-57.
And you're saying probably about 3 seconds left?
Yeah, we've got to get the scoreboard corrected here. They're going to run it down here. I thought you could just enter them manually, Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's single digits. It was 11 when they started the possession. Right. And when I looked up after the ball went in the hoop, it was 3.7, I'm thinking. So maybe 4.
Okay.
We'll see what they have. All the Highclimbers have to do is inbounds it and draw a foul.
Well, they'll set a screen here probably and get it to either
3.5 seconds is what they're going to put up on the clock.
Okay. Okay.
Full timeout called. I'm going to have to take a timeout. We'll be right back with the last 3.5 seconds of this ball game.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education. What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
3.5 seconds to go with the ball game. Highclimbers have the lead in the ball with a 1-point lead. Casey Badillo-Brown will inbounds it to Gall. Gall goes off of his face out of bounds. Oh boy, Jerry. Wow.
Oh boy.
Right off of his He's grabbing his nose, so I think it might have went right off the end of his nose. So that is the untimely turnover by the Highclimbers.
14th turnover.
And that's the biggest turnover of the night.
Yeah, I've got it 15 for Peninsula and 14 for Shelton.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. You can just look at the Seahawks fans. Those are mostly the JV and C players over there. They're enjoying this one. Highclimbers fans below us, they're on their feet.
Yeah, the Peninsula fans are having a lot of fun. They're trying to see if they can beat the Shelton cheerleaders in somersaults, and they did find one person that could do a somersault.
So 2.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Peninsula have the ball baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Looks like Jackson will trigger the play. It's a 1-point lead for the Highclimbers. Jackson will trigger the play, looking it in, gets it into Rupert. Rupert kind of put one up, missed the shot, and Rupert's putback will not fall in. Didn't get it off in time, and the Highclimbers come away with a 58-57 victory. What a ball game, Jerry.
Boy, I tell you.
We'll take a timeout. We'll talk about it in just a couple of minutes. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis on Saturday, December 8th. Join us at 5 p.m. as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Our vantage point will once again be the Angle Building at 4th and Railroad. It's the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis, 5 p.m. Saturday, December 8th on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
That's a final here in the Mini Dome. Shelton Highclimbers hold on for a 58-57 victory over the Peninsula Seahawks. I might have missed something, but Kyler Gall led the way for Shelton with 15 points. Ty Thompson finished with 14. Is that the same thing you got there, Jerry?
Yes.
Okay. 8 for Casey Badillo-Brown, 7 for Caleb Hitzman, 6 for Tyler Ald, 3 for Ethan Clevenger, basket for Jason Kenyon. That's what I have. If I missed somebody, I don't know. For the Seahawks in the losing effort, the Roman Buckhorn, 16 points. Tyler Spurlock, 16 points. Let's see, what do we got? Wait a minute, that's wrong. Let's see, I got a Dane Jackson. I have him down as 9. Is that right? That's not right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13.
2, 4, 7, 8, 9,
12. 12.
I've got him down for 12 points.
12 points, okay. So Dane Jackson finishes with 12 points. Caleb Leachow, 7 points. He hit 2 threes and 1 free throw. 3 points for Blaine Munson and 3 for Miles Rupert. Unless I missed something. Is that what you have there, Jerry?
Sure.
Okay, what do you have?
Well, let's go with rebounds. And this is so unofficial, but Peninsula did have 20 rebounds. I know I missed a couple. Shelton had 18. Turnovers, Shelton had 14 and Peninsula had 15. From the foul line, Peninsula made 12 of 21 and we made 4 of 11. We're going to have to improve on that foul line a lot. From the field, Shelton made 13 of their 28 two-point attempts, and they made 6 of their 14 three-point attempts. What kept Peninsula in the ball game was that they made 10 of their 10 of 16 attempts from the three-point line and 8 for 16 from the two-point line. So I was very impressed with the shooting tonight. Foul shooting, no, I wasn't impressed with that. But and the turnovers, I don't know. At this beginning of the season, what do you think? Are those pretty average numbers, 14 and 15, or a little high?
I would think they're a little high.
Yeah.
Your average is probably about 10. It's
Yeah.
a little. It's not as bad as I have seen some of these
Right.
games, but it's a little bit high. Something that, as you said, just drives the coach crazy, especially the last one when it was thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, with that, like you said a couple times, you got 11 seconds left. You've got 11 seconds left in the game. You've got a 4-point lead, and then you throw the ball away. Even though I know there was a lot of pressure there put on the students, on the players. I'm always impressed with Ty Thompson played quite a game tonight. I mean, he led the team in rebounds. And like you said, Kyler Gall made a couple nice three-pointers and also picked up 5 rebounds tonight. They kind of kept Jonker in hand. I'm surprised All hasn't made any three-pointers tonight. He usually is a little more effective there.
Well, he was passing up on them. They were giving him the lane rather than they were defending the three. I mean, the word is out on Tyler Auld and his three-point shooting ability. So I think that's what he took what was given to him, and that's a really good good player, and when you can recognize that.
And Roman Bockhorn, wow. He made, 4 three-pointers tonight?
4 three-pointers,
out of 6 attempts?
Wow.
Yeah. And I was also very impressed with Tyler Spurlock. He had 6 rebounds tonight. He had 2 three-pointers, and he went to the foul line a lot. Same with Dane Jackson. Went to the foul line a lot for the Seahawks.
Yeah, Dane was,
he
6 for 7 at the free throw line.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's pretty
6
impressive.
for 8.
6 for 8?
I have 6 for 8. But, anyway, who do they play next?
The Highclimbers will head to Yelm on Friday. Peninsula hosts North Thurston on Friday as well. Our next broadcast will be Friday, as we get our first look at the Lady Highclimbers.
Yeah.
Will be hosting the Lady Tornadoes here in the Mini Dome. Tip-off's at 7, so we'll be on there about 6:50 or so. So I think that's about all that we have from the Mini Dome. So that'll do it for tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple, as always, for helping out.
Well, Diedrich, you do an outstanding job. It's always nice to work with you. And I look forward to working with you on Friday night. Girls basketball.
Girls hoops on Friday night. Final again. The Shelton boys hold off Peninsula 58-57, and we will talk to you on Friday.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.